guys, and welcome to my channel, Kel Stitches. Today is Monday, the 27th of January 2025, and this is Flosstube number 63. So welcome back and hello to everyone that is tuning in to see everything, or all the progress that I have made on my projects in the last fortnight. Just quickly, if you've just come across this video, this is a channel all about my cross stitching and my journey with all my projects. So if that's not what you're looking for, well, yeah, sorry about that, but feel free to show yourself the door. Anyway, so thank you very much for any existing subscribers and viewers that have come back to see my progress, and welcome and thank you to any new subscribers or viewers. Very much appreciated. It is I know there's a lot of us I know there's a lot of us out there now, so I'm very appreciative of you to come and join me for my little bit every couple of weeks. All right, so let's just get straight into the stitching, what I have done in the last fortnight. So the first one that I worked on was, and I don't know, where is it? Once again, I thought I was all sorted, but I can't find my where's it gone? Nope, not there. Give me 2 seconds, I will go and find the cover photo. Alright, I'm back, and just quickly, as you can see, I am back in the daughter's room because the son's in the lounge room watching telly and the partner's laying on the bed. So I wasn't going to move either of them. I just thought it would be easier and quicker for me to come in here. Alright, so the first one that I stitched on is this one. And it is called Legal High. It is by Long Dog Samplers. That is what it'll look like when it is completed. And if you're wondering what these squiggles are, it is because I'm doing it in a 3 color and a 3 colorway. I have just gone and made myself notes of where I am going to put certain colors. Yeah, so where I'm going to put certain colors. So here, that border there is going to be dark brown, same as down here. Then, as you can see, along here is going to be dark brown. These bits in here are going to be dark brown. Then all of this black, because all of this black in the middle is stitched, it is going to be the medium brown. And then all of these parts here, like these viney bits and stuff, are all going to be light brown. This over here as well. I've also got the animals down as light brown and the letters and numbers in medium brown. So JL obviously will be changed to my initials, and where's the numbers are up here, so that will be changed to 2025 or 2026, just depends on, because usually I put the number down the year that I finish it. So yeah, 2025 or 2026, but that is the first one that I stitched on for this fortnight, and it is also the one that I've done my stitch with me on. Thank you to any of those that watched my stitch with me. So this was a new start for me. What did I just lose off there? My needle minder. Alright, so this was a new start for me. And this is being stitched on an 18 count coffee dyed Ada that I dyed myself. And this is where I'm up to. There won't be any before photo because obviously it was a new start, so it would just be a blank bit of fabric. This room is really hot. It's got no fan or anything in it. So yeah, this is where I'm up to. I am seriously loving this colorway. I am so obsessed with this chocolatey brown on the coffee dyed fabric. It looks amazing in person. Typical, it never really shows up well on camera. But yeah, this is where I've got to with it. I worked on this for 2 days and I got 1,500 stitches into it. But look at that. Look at it. It is amazing. I love it, I love it, I love it. I just want to keep stitching on it, but I can't. I've got my other rotation to do. So the colour that I've stitched in is this one, which is PR15. I'll turn it that way. PR151. And it is Silks for You. All of my colours, all of my floss are Silks for You that I'm using for this one. So if you didn't watch my whip parade, which went through some of these in it, I think, that is going to be the medium brown. Then I will do all that black stitching in the middle, all that blackness in the middle. And that's the light brown, which is going to just be a little contrasting. But majority, my first plan was just to do the whole thing in the dark brown. And then I thought I had to sort of change it up a little bit. But yeah. Legal High by Long Dog Samplers. We're off and running with that one. Alright, it's not that one, because I haven't even started that one. My next one that I stitched on was this one. It is called Moonrise Song. It is the large version. The artwork is by Abraham Hunter, and it is charted by Artistic Cross Stitch. This is what it'll look like when it is completed. And I'll put a picture in of where it was previously. And this is where we're up to with it now. So as you can see, I filled in the rest of that page, all that blue that was in here. I think it was all this dark blue up here. Filled all it in, and I have moved across to the final 2 pages on the piece. So that is the very edge of the pattern there. But yeah, I've got all that filled in. Well, that's nearly the whole lot of it there. I was going to say, if you want to see the whole thing, go back to my whip parade. But that is basically the whole thing. A whole lot of stitching there. But yeah, that was a lot of blue. A lot of blue. So I worked on this for 2 days and I got 1,100 stitches into it. And I am just heading straight into more blue. I'll just put this Q-snap back on. A lot of blue in these top pages because it is just all of the background, obviously. And I'll put it back in its project bag because I don't want a big mess at the end. to have to clean up and sort out. Alright, so the next one I worked on, I haven't even, what have I done? No, I'm not going to do that one yet. I will do that at the end. The next one I worked on is called Horse Portrait. Now, it is by a store on eBay called Just Stitching. Hasn't got an artist or anything, so that is that. It's one of the ones that my mother-in-law bought me quite a few years ago, so I had them kitted and everything, and I just thought, bugger it, I'll just stitch them anyway. And this one. Yes. I'll put in a picture of where it was, and this is where I'm up to with it. So as you can see, I have filled in more of the horse's face. It's got a big white star up here to fill in. I worked on this for 2 days and I got 900 stitches into it, and it's just being stitched on 16 count Aida. I am only doing the horse in full cross, and the background I am doing in tent stitch. And just so the background, it goes quicker and I can get this stitched and out of the road. So one of my stitches come undone. Did I miss a stitch or has it come undone? I think I've missed a stitch there. Yep, from the looks of that I've missed a stitch. Oh well, I will go back and fill that in. I don't even know how I've done that. No? Yes. Yes, I have missed a stitch. I'll just go and fill that in with the colour when I yeah. I've just discovered I missed a stitch up in here. You can just see the white spot in there. Anyway, I'll go and fill that in when I get around to doing the background on it. I'll just fill it in with one of the background colours. So that is that one. Alright, the next one that I stitched on is this one. It is called Spirit Guides. Artwork is by Laurie Prindle, and it is charted by Pain-Free Crafts. That is what it will look like when it is completed. Put a picture up of where it was, and this is where I currently am at with it. So I've just filled in a little bit more of the background down here. I worked on this for 2 days and I got 1,400 stitches into it, and this is just being stitched on 18 count Aida. So yeah, that's what that one is looking like. I'm trying to get comfortable on this bed, which I can't really do. I'm trying to fix this light because it's shining on projects and my back is aching. Alright, next one that I was stitched on was this one, the Modern Folk Embroidery sale, No Time Like the Present. This was the 2024 sale. I'm not doing it in this colourway. I am doing it in a yellow and blue colourway. So that is what it looks like when it is completed. I'll show you a picture of where it was, and this is where we're up to. So that is currently where we're up to. That's a bit better. Yeah, so I've just filled in, I've obviously come down here, down the side, and filled in all of this, filled in that, and I've started to move up into filling all this in. So a lot of this is across there, all this is yellow, then you come down here and all of this in here is blue, and then you got the yellow again. So, but yeah, that's looking really good. It is quite easy to stitch on. I worked on this for 2 days and I got 1,200 stitches into it, and it is being worked on a 20 count Rustico. And as I said, I am using a blue and yellow colorway. So the yellow is 832 and the blue is 322, and I am just using some DMC Diamond Gold for certain areas, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. Alright, the next one that I worked on was this one. This one is called Mini Shaman. Artwork is by Laurie Prindle, and it is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is what it will look like when it is completed. And put in a picture of where it was. And again, I just lost my... What the hell is going on with my... I just lost my needle minder again. Don't know what is going on with that, but anyway. So that is where I'm currently up to. As you can see, I have finished off that whole page. So I've just got to move my nudge over to get to the edge of the pattern. And once I do get over here and do this page, I will be 50% complete on it, because it's not very big. So yeah, hopefully by the end of the year I can get that page complete, because of what I am thinking is next year, depending on where a couple of these smaller full coverages are, like this one, and I've got Mini Top Frog, depending on where they are, like if they're over 50% complete, I may actually do a focus on a finish for next year in my rotation, which means that I'll still pull, how can I do it? I'll still pull the seven projects a week, but this will be an 8th project. Oh, 7 projects for the fortnight, but this will be an 8th project for the fortnight, and I will work on it every fortnight, whether it's for 1 day or 2 days, but I will work on it every fortnight, every rotation, to try and get it finished in the year. I'll see how it goes. I'll just see how much, how far I get on it this year to yeah, see if that will work. I just have to sort my rotation out, because I try to do 2 days on each project. So if I still had the 7, I'd have to drop a couple of them down to 1 day. It would still work, I think, because if I had the 7, dropped 2 of them down to 1 day, 2 of the small ones down to 1 day, stitching and gave my focus on a finish 2 days a fortnight, I think I could get it done. But that's for next year. We are only just at the end of January already for 2025. So let's see how this year pans out first, shall we? I worked on this for 2 days and I got 2,500 stitches into it. And that was all in that background. That is some serious stitching. I got 1,200 the first day and 1,300 the next day that I worked on it. And both of those days I worked. So you can see how flat out I was stitching on it. But then it was a lot of blocky colours. There was only 3 colours left in this, I think, and there was a lot of block colour left. So I think the day that I got 1,300 was just all the purple, like this dark purple, I think it was, that was left, and it was already blocked out and I didn't have to count or anything. I could just stitch. So that helped with my stitch count. So, and this is just being stitched on 16 count Atom. But yeah, that is where I'm at with it. I will have to find the front of my needle minder. Somehow managed to yank it off. So there's the back of it with the needle still attached. Alright. My next one that I worked on was this one. Now it is the Quaker Sampler SS187 from Happy Mood Point on Etsy. They are no longer called Happy Mood Point. I am pretty sure they are Daily Pattern Post. And this one is still available. There is a larger version of this one as well. But I just got this one. So that is what it will look like when it is completed. And this is currently where I am up to with it. There we go. That is currently where I'm up to with it. As you can see, I finished off. I just had the middle of this one to do, so I completed that, and then I moved up and I done this one here, this motif here, which I think that's meant to be a swan, a little swan in the middle of it. How cute is that? And this motif, and then I started on the hanger, or the rod that they were all on. I decided that I would use, because I had it in the bag, that I would use the Petite Treasure braid in the blue and the silver for the ends of it. So yeah, that is my whole current progress on that. I have now moved down and started on the big motif. I think it's, where am I situated? This one, I think that's the big motif that I've started on. So once I get that motif in there stitched and the couple of motifs around it, that one, yeah, that one and that one, I will stitch the hanger or the rod across, and then I think I might move down and go back down to the bottom and start stitching from the bottom up again. But this is being stitched on, I'll put it there because that way the light doesn't shine through it. This one is being stitched on 18 count Aida, and it is using Silks for You floss called Fairy Lights for the main colours, and then just some Petite Treasure braid and stuff for the other bits on it. Alright, so that is all my main rotation stitching that I got done. Just give me 2 seconds, I just got to add this up quickly for the third one. 19, 1855. Alright, so the very last one that I stitched on was my Autumn Lane Stitchery. Autumn Lane Stitchery. Sal. It is called Winter. Is it Winter Woodland? Sal. Part 3 came out yesterday. Yes. Part 3 came out yesterday. And this is what the whole thing looks like currently. That is everything, all, well, that's what it looks like as they've charted it. But I can't remember if I said it last time or not. But on part 2, I decided not to do all of the stitching on part 2. I decided just to leave some of it. So this is where I'm up to. So in here is all meant to be blue, like light blue. But I decided that I would leave it out and just let the material show through rather than the stitching. I have left it because if I get to the end of the whole thing and not like the look of the way I've left this, I can just go back and stitch in the blue to have it stitched the way that they charted it. But part 3 came out yesterday, which was this bottom part here, and as you can see, I have finished it off. So that was over 1,000 stitches, but I haven't included the 770 stitches that I've done on it today in my total. So I worked on this for 3 days, and that 3 days total was 2,155. Most of it was these, all this up here. There is another 900 odd stitches in blue to go in there if I decide to do it. I still don't know. I don't know if I like it like that or if I should just go and stitch it the way it was charted. I think I'll wait and see. There's 2 more parts to go. Up top there, apparently another part up the top is pretty much full coverage as well. So maybe I should just go and stitch it all so it balances out. But then I will see what it's like. If I can leave some stitching out on the full coverage part up the top to even it out, it might work. But we'll see. But that's what it looks like so far. It's super cute. I absolutely love it. So cute. And this is just being stitched on an 18 count Ada that I dyed myself in an indigo colour. But yeah, it is so cute. Yep. So that's going to go away until the 4th part is released on the, I think she said the 5th of February. Ugh, look how sweaty I am. That is kind of gross. Alright guys, so that is all of my stitching for the fortnight. I haven't added up how many stitches in total. Let me just quickly do that. It's going to be a bit because I have actually done quite a bit of stitching in the fortnight. because January is a quiet month at work and I tend to be home earlier. And the craziness has not started yet. So I tend to be home a little bit earlier, which means that I can get more stitching in. And I got 12,255 stitches in for the fortnight, which is pretty good considering that some months last year I didn't even get that for the whole month. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's, might as well do these. Yep, upside down. Let's see. All right, these are my full coverage projects. Where is my pen? Black one. Is black, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, I'm around the other way today, guys, so this is going to be probably a little bit wonky. All right, my first full coverage, and it was Moonrise Song, which is, of course, it's way over here, 1100. And then Horse Portrait is on the other one, even though it's a full coverage. Spirit Guides is right here, 1,400. Mini Shaman is there, 2,500. One rotation and I'm already the quarter of a way to my 10,000 stitch goal for that one. So that's exciting. I mean, if I can do that, I'll be easily getting 10,000 on that one, like within the first couple of months into the year. So let's see how far I can get on it to maybe make it a focus for a finish next year. Alrighty-o. This is my small full coverage and non-full coverage board. Legal High is on here and it is 1,500. Autumn Lane is not on here because I haven't got it on here because it is just something that I started, which I wasn't going to start, but I did. So, but I will still put my $10 into my savings when I finish it. Horse Portrait over here, and it got 900. Modern Folk Embroidery Sale is here, and it got 1,200. And then Happy Mood Point Sampler is over here, and it got 1,500. All right, so as you can see, I've got 5 here that I haven't worked on, which are going to be my next rotation. So let me just pull them out and I will show you their cover photos. Don't have to make a big deal of pulling them out because there's only 7 left and we know what they are. So we've got, oh, that light is really annoying me. Got Great Spirit. No, still annoying me. There we go. Great Spirit. I'm just going to write them down as I go still though. Okay. Spirit. And Waterhole Master. 2 wolves. A year in the woods. Stamped. Moon Wolf 1. And last but not least, the Cross Stitch for Everyone Sal, which this year is the Dream Catchers, To Catch a Dream Sal. I will be starting on that. We've already got 2 pages of it, and we'll probably be getting another page on the 1st of February. So, Cross Stitch for Everyone. But because I am not stitching all the black, the first page only has like 500-600 stitches in it or something. So I will be, yeah, I will get the first page done pretty quickly, I think. Alright, so they are the ones that obviously I've pulled out from my rotation, so I'll quickly show you the cover photos. So we've got To Catch a Dream. This is not the actual project because it is a mystery, so that's just a cover photo that they designed up for it. So we've got To Catch a Dream. This is 2 wolves. They are out of a magazine. The artwork is by Doreen Jones. What's that one? Then we'll have my stamped kit. Moon Wolf 1. Oh Great Spirits. Waterhole Master. What are we missing? The Woods, Into the Woods, A Year in the Woods series. I haven't got them printed out, but we pretty much all know what they are, I'm sure. So they are the 7 that I will be working on in the next fortnight, and obviously for when the new part 4 of Autumn Lane Stitchery comes out, I will be working on it as well. Alright, so shove those back in there. That is all of my stitching related business. Oh, I finally got my last season's pack from Silks for You. There was a little bit of a mishap with it, and they had to send out another one. So it came with a pattern for a biscornu to use these colours, and these are the colours that are in the winter pack. Not showing correctly because of this light. Alright, so that is the 6 colours that we got. Let me show you them individually. We have, this one's Winter 2024 004. It's a lovely lemony yellow colour. We have Winter 2024 002. It's a light purple, not quite a lavender. It's a really light, lovely light purple, sort of pastel purple. We have Winter 24 001. Again, a very light mint green, I would say. Pastel, that's showing a bit more true to colour. And we have Winter 24003. That is, yeah, pretty much showing the proper colour of it. It is a lovely, lovely blue. Winter 24006. It's a dark blue. It's got a little bit variegated, got some purples and stuff through it, like light purples. And then we have Winter 24005, which is a variegated, which from the looks of it has all of the other colours in it. So it's got the green and the purple and the blue and the yellow all through it. So absolutely gorgeous silks. Once again. And yeah, that's all the haul that I've got. Trying to be a little bit more careful at the moment, being January, coming back from holidays and all that sort of stuff. Most people don't have money to spend, so I am thinking that come March or April I might join up to the Cottage Garden Threads monthly pack, only the tier 1 of it, because it is 4 threads, and join up for it. Once I join up, it is a 12-month subscription, so I am at least in for 12 months. But yeah guys, that is everything. I am sweaty and gross. It's actually not that hot today. And it's like 5:10 in the afternoon, and it's only 27 degrees Celsius, but it is steaming hot in this room. As I said, there is no ceiling fan in here, so it's a little bit steamy. I did open the window hoping that a bit of breeze come through, but it didn't. So yeah guys, that is everything. I will try to get a stitch with me done next week sometime, or even at the end of this week possibly, so then I can post it up for next week. My next floss tube will be on the 10th of February. That will be my next update. So that is everything guys. Yeah, as I said, work's been really quiet, and yeah, so I'm home early most days. Good. And I have been actually getting more days off so far. I've had the last 2 Sundays off. Last 2 Sundays off, and I get next Sunday off as well. So we have got a new one started who only wants to do weekends, which is pretty awesome. Which means that me and my colleagues can start having weekends off where we can actually go and do something with the family. But yeah, I am not holding my breath on this, because it starts out great at the start of the year, and then it takes a nosedive and absolutely crashes, and we're back to where we started from. So I will enjoy it while it is still happening. But I won't be disappointed when I will be disappointed when it crashes and burns, but I won't. It will be something that I expected to happen. And let's just put it that way. All right, guys, I will leave it as that. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching me. It is very, very much appreciated that you spend your time in my little corner of a Flosstube whenever I put a video out. So, guys, wherever you are in the world, please take care and stay safe. Until next time, bye-bye and happy stitching.